Have you ever wondered why many Jews don't work on Saturdays? Why shops close, phones stay off, and even elevators are set to Shabbat mode? It's called Shabbat, the Sabbath, a day of complete rest and spiritual focus. But where did it all begin? What if I told you this tradition comes from a divine command? And what if I told you that in one coastal village long ago, a group tried to outsmart that divine command, not by breaking it, but by bending it, and for that, they were transformed into apes. This is the shocking true account of the people of the Sabbath, the story of a commandment, a deception, and a punishment unlike any other. In the days of Bani Israel, a group of Jews lived in a village by the sea. Their name and location lost to time, but their actions preserved forever in the Qur'an. They were blessed with the law of the Torah and entrusted with sacred duties. Among them, observing the Sabbath, Saturday, a day of complete devotion to Allah. And ask them about the town that was by the sea when they transgressed in the matter of the Sabbath. Surah Al-A'raf 7:163. They were forbidden from working or fishing on this day, a holy covenant, a sacred pause. They asked for it, and Allah gave it to them. But Allah also tested them in the most unexpected way. Every Saturday, something strange began to happen. When their fish came to them openly on their Sabbath day and did not come to them on the day they had no Sabbath. Surah Al-A'raf 7:163. On the very day they weren't allowed to fish, the sea would overflow with bounty. Fat, beautiful fish swam up to the shore. They practically jumped into the nets, but touching them was forbidden. And the other 6 days? The sea was empty. This wasn't just a test of obedience. It was a test of desire, of greed, of integrity. Some among them grew restless. They devised a scheme. They dug canals and traps on Friday, let the fish swim in on Saturday, then collected them on Sunday. No rules broken, they whispered. No nets cast. No fish touched on the Sabbath. But the Lord of the worlds saw their hearts. Thus did we test them because of their rebelliousness. Surah Al-A'raf 7:163. The town was divided, the schemers deceiving, justifying, smiling, the warners preaching, weeping, warning, the silent doing nothing, saying nothing. When a group among them said, "Why do you warn a people whom Allah is going to destroy or severely punish?" They said, "To be absolved before your Lord, and perhaps they may fear Him." Surah Al-A'raf 7:164. The preachers spoke not to change fate, but to fulfill duty. They continued, they insisted, they mocked those who warned them. Then the punishment came. So when they arrogantly persisted in what they were forbidden from, we said to them, "Be despicable apes." Surah Al-A'raf 7:166. Not metaphorical apes, real transformation, human minds trapped in animal forms. And you certainly knew those among you who transgressed in the matter of the Sabbath. So we said to them, "Be despised apes." Surah Al-Baqarah 265. The next morning, the righteous found the village silent. They searched and found them, covered in fur, eyes full of sorrow, trying to cry, but unable to speak. Some say the apes recognized their family. They sniffed their clothes. They wept. They nodded when asked, "Didn't we warn you?" As for the silent group, the Qur'an is silent. Or we curse them as we curse the people of the Sabbath. And Allah's command is always carried out. Surah An-Nisa 4:47. No punishment, no reward, just emptiness. As if silence in the face of truth was a failure of its own. This story isn't just about Shabbat, it's about us. When you bend truth for comfort, when you justify sin with clever logic, when you watch wrong and say nothing, you don't just break a law, you risk losing who you are.